Hi, I'm Manoli, and I just spent the better part of the last 10 days in Sao Paulo, Brazil. It was an all-around amazing time, exploring a new country, experiencing new culture, and getting to spend time with my girlfriend Sabrina's family for the holidays. It was a jam-packed itinerary. We were doing different things every day, but I can wholeheartedly say that the only thing I did more than eat on this trip was shop. Before we really get into this video, I would love it if you could please like, comment, and subscribe. I plan on uploading regular content on my life, my hobbies like 3D printing, photography, and really whatever else I'm hyperfixating on at the moment, if we're being honest with ourselves here. Any support at all is greatly appreciated, and if you don't like, comment, and subscribe, I'll be really sad. Might be a little bit upset, and you'll have to live with that. Anyway, back to the video. Haul videos have become a bit of an internet staple in recent years, people sharing with their subscribers, followers, what they purchased on recent trips and vacations. I've never personally done a haul video, but after doing some more than expected shopping across 10 days in Sao Paulo, I had the urge. All of this shopping done with no thanks to what I would consider a particularly strong exchange rate. As of January 2025, 1 USD is worth roughly 6.2 Brazilian reais, give or take. First section of this video that I like to start with is books. The biggest purchase in this section, this Senna coffee table book is easily one of my favorite purchases of this trip. It's beautiful and it contains a detailed history on Ayrton Senna's life and career. If you're an F1 fan, this almost feels like a must pick up. But I think what really sets this coffee table book apart is it includes folders built into the book that have replicas of tickets, driver's passes, vintage stickers. It's really sick how much love and thought went into this book. We also found a manga shop while we were there and picked up 3 different volumes. I already read quite a bit of manga. I am a proud subscriber of the Shonen Jump app, but I thought it'd be cool to pick up this volume of Blue Lock and this One Piece omnibus. I think it's a fun goal to be able to read through these as I improve on my reading of Portuguese through the help of Duolingo, that little green bird who I feel like is stalking me on a constant basis. It still might take me a little bit. I'm almost a year in, and honestly, I don't even think I'm up to a 1-year-old's level of reading comprehension in Portuguese, but we will get there with due time. The third manga purchase was of Sabrina, who purchased this Junji Ito volume, and I don't ever plan on reading this because I hate scary things. I hate horror. I'm a coward. I'm happy to admit that. But it is very pretty. It has a nice hardcover, and I can tell the artwork is amazing. The next section of this haul is dedicated to clothes I brought back with me. I won't lie, my wardrobe did see an unexpected expansion. The first 2 things I want to show off were actually from Christmas. Sabrina's family does a massive white elephant exchange with over 40 rounds, and I managed to walk away with this blue t-shirt from Reserva, a Brazilian brand. They kind of remind me of like a Brazilian Ralph Lauren. I already really love this shirt. It's just a nice plain navy blue. The material feels nice, very minimal branding, and I can just see this going with a lot of things. And lucky enough, I actually managed to get 2 things from this white elephant exchange thanks to Sabrina's dad, who got me this Mizuno windbreaker, and I just love this already. It's light, airy. I definitely see me wearing this a lot in spring, and my personal favorite part of this is this material is very quiet. It's not that loud windbreaker material I feel like we're all really used to here. Personally, I'm a big fan of Mizuno, and I think they deserve a little bit more love here in the States. Next thing I got was this Levi's button-down shirt. It's a nice seersucker material with this beautiful blue and white pattern, which, as a Greek, is my favorite color combination. This trip will definitely see a lot of wear this summer, especially with my upcoming trip to Greece, and let's be honest, we love a good camp collar here. And fair warning now, going forward is all soccer jerseys. Speaking of, please go subscribe to my other channel, Fullest Piece. It's a podcast I do with my friend Pete, where we go through soccer teams' histories, tier listing their kits, going over rumors, so on and so forth. If you're even kind of a soccer fan, I think you'll really like our show, and we'd appreciate any support. Starting off the soccer kits is the 24-25 Corinthians third kit with none other than Memphis Depay on the back. This past season, I really got into the Brazilian Serie A, supporting Corinthians, who is Sabrina's dad's favorite club, and I consider myself now an adopted fan. We all went and toured the Corinthians stadium together, and that was probably a top 3 experience for me on this Brazil trip. I had an amazing time. It was so cool getting to see the behind the scenes, stepping onto the pitch, and of course, dropping some money in the Corinthians team store, which is where I got this jersey and this beautiful cream and black polo. I instantly fell in love with it. I'm obsessed with the color combination, and it matches the 2022 third kit that Sabrina's dad actually had gifted me a couple years ago, and I just love these as a set. The last thing I got from the Corinthians shop was this vintage reproduction shirt that pays homage to one of the greatest players of all time, Socrates. Not the Greek philosopher, but the Brazilian. If you've never heard of Socrates, the player, do yourself a favor and look him up. Not only was he an all-time great, he was also a doctor, philanthropist, and he greatly assisted in ending the dictatorship in Brazil. Just a wild history. I love this though, even though it's a vintage design, I think it really works in the modern day and will go with just plenty of outfits. For these next two kits, I want to give a very special shout out to Sabrina's uncle who was so kind to gift me them from his own collection. First off, this absolutely sick vintage Corinthians kit with none other than R9 Ronaldo on the back. It is an excellent collector's piece and I'm so happy to have it in mine. The next kit he gave me was this 2011 third kit, which is just gorgeous. It has a bit of a loose name set, so I'm looking online for a replacement one for it, give it a little TLC, and bring this thing back up to new. The next kit I purchased feels hilariously wrong considering it is Corinthians' arch rivals, but it is the 24-25 Palmeiras home kit. The only reason I did buy this is because I wanted to get none other than Estevao on the back. Estevao is a Brazilian wonder kid who recently signed for my beloved Chelsea FC, my first love in soccer, and the final jersey I purchased was in Liberdade, which is like Sao Paulo's Little Tokyo. I got this Japan 1998 kit off a cart for like $15 US, and it's obviously fake, I know that. I just think this is a really fun pickup. This is like an all-time kit for me. And just to wear to like pick up or wear around just very casually, I thought it was a no-brainer. I love the design of it. On that note though, I would love to pick up an authentic version of this kit, preferably on a future trip to Japan. Who knows when that'll be. And for the last section of the haul video, we're just going to call this area miscellaneous. This is pretty much pins, knickknacks, and cards. And when I say cards, I mean specifically the One Piece card game. The One Piece card game, for those who don't know, is incredibly hard to find in the States, and I found a store in Liberdade selling packs for below MSRP. So I made the poor decision of buying several booster packs and probably nosediving myself into another hyperfixation hobby. This decision will come back to haunt me. But on that note, this next section of the video is a little thing I'd like to call Let's Go Gambling.
Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
Holy shit, I think this card is worth like several $1,000s. Oh my god. Never mind, this is an alternate art. This is only worth like 30 bucks. Still a cool pull for being honest. This card's gorgeous. Moving on from that, I want to show off the enamel pins that we picked up. Sabrina and I love looking for pins on vacations and like cool events we go to. I got these Corinthians pins showing off their previous and current crests. And from the soccer museum in Sao Paulo, I also got this Pele pin, which I thought was really cool. I also cannot recommend the soccer museum enough if you are a fan of the sport. It's built underneath the grandstands of their original stadium where Pele had played himself, and it is just such a cool experience. It's very immersive, and it is a must-go if you are a soccer fan. The next two pins were purchased by Sabrina, one of the MASP, the Museum of Art Sao Paulo. She also got this capybara pin because, well, who doesn't love capybaras? I actually made this pin board out of a picture frame that I bought from like Joann Fabrics and just added some cork to it. And I just think it's a great way to display the pins that we've collected over the years. And the last thing that Sabrina actually got at the MOSP was this like laser cut model of the museum itself. It's very cool, it fits together very snug, and it kind of scratches that same itch that Legos do. Also while in Liberdade, Sabrina took me to this really awesome kitchen and houseware store that just had a lot of really cute products all around. We ended up leaving with these nice soy sauce dishes, which are more plasticky but have the look of ceramic, which we like. We also got these cute little sleeping Neko chopstick holders. And that's it. That's all the examples of consumerism that we brought back with us from Brazil, and I'm not ashamed of it one bit. This was easily one of my favorite trips I've ever taken in my entire life, and I'm really looking forward to future trips in Brazil and exploring new areas outside of Sao Paulo. If you stuck around to the end and enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you'd kindly like, comment, and subscribe, and look forward to more content in the near future. I would expect stuff on 3D printing, photography, unfortunately One Piece trading card game, and God knows what else. Cheers, my friends. Edward wants to say hi. Everybody say hi to Edward in the comments. Thank you.